Video from my June 13th, 2015 dive to Scripps Canyon and Murry Head. This is my Deco profile for Scripps Canyon. Our plan was to take X's scooter and hook a right as soon as we get out of the little tributary, go for 10 or so minutes, and then turn around and swim back. That way we were able to cover the most ground. We stuck pretty well with the profile. And of course, being Scripps Canyon, this is Nudibranchapalooza. This is a Catalina variant of some sort. I'm not quite sure. You can tell it's Catalina by the spots and the gold trim. This is a San Diego Dorid. It was fairly large, maybe 2 inches long. I've seen these all over the place in Southern California. This is one of my favorite, a McFarlandy. You can tell from its 3 gold stripes. This is a Catalina variant. I believe it to be a Flavomaculata. Yet another Catalina variant. I believe this one to be a Luteal Marginata from its sort of rough exterior. You can see it a little bit better once I take my light away. And again, a McFarlandy. It just shows how close the nudibranchs are in Scripps Canyon. This is a better picture of what I think was the first Catalina variant. They're very pretty. A little bit closer again. I believe this to be a Doriopsila. Here's my Deco profile from Murry Head. Murry Head starts really deep. It's this little triangular rock that you'll see, and then you can descend from various points off of the rock down the side of the canyon. It's a much steeper canyon than what you might be used to. It's very similar to Scripps in its topography and the sort of muck diving attribute, but the viz was much better. So here you can see Aaron, of course, did a great job of landing right on the rock. That sort of signifies the top of Murry Head. Here's a diver on the line. We went over the side and found this old anchor, and in 150 feet we tied off the reel. That way we'd be able to find our point of exit on the way back. The visibility here was much, much better than Scripps Canyon. I didn't show much sort of grand scale Scripps because going down the small tributary canyon that you start off at, the viz was maybe 5-10 feet, if not worse in patches. Then when you got to the canyon itself at about 130, it opened up, but it still wasn't great. So it's very much a muck dive hunting for nudibranchs. This, in contrast, is more like 30 feet, and you can see there are sea fans all over the place. A bunch of rockfish, all sorts of life on this spot. This was my favorite of the 2 dives, partially because it was something new, but partially because the viz was so good. And here's the group of folks hanging for the 20-foot deco. You're not a tech diver if you don't get kicked in the face at least once per deco dive from a group of people hanging out. Great dives, good time.